Well, hi YouTube. It's Karen here. I just wanted to share a couple of non-scale victories this morning. Last night my husband and I went to the theatre in the city, and it's the first time we've been to the theatre together in ages. First time I've been to the theatre in a really long time. And we went to see, just in case anyone's interested, went to see Driving Miss Daisy with Angela Lansbury and James Earl Jones. I know, right? They were in Melbourne doing a show, so hence I wanted to not miss that great opportunity to see such amazing actors on stage live, and it was fantastic. But it brought me to a point of really looking back on the times that I've been to the theatre in the past, and I love live theatre. But just the difference, the physical difference in how I felt. We got in, normally going to the city, there's always a lot of walking involved because you've got to park. Wherever you park, you've got to walk a bit. And I always used to dread it because it was just such an exhausting experience. By the time you walked through the multi-level car park and walked out to the theatre or tried to find a restaurant and what are you going to have, and make sure you're wearing comfortable shoes because of all the walking you're going to do. And then there's the getting into the theatre and, sitting in those cramped seats that you're in for, 2 or 3 hours, and, you're right up close to people because, you just take up the whole space. And last night I was so relaxed. I had heels on and we walked and I wasn't uncomfortable. We went and sat in the restaurant. We had a bit of yum cha, and I would love to have had some more because I had to obviously stop after not very much because I was just so full. But it was just such an amazing difference to how it was last time. And in fact, my backside was so sore because the seats were so uncomfortable. I had to keep shifting in my seat because my backside is just not as padded as it used to be. And it was just, I don't know, I just had and I wasn't exhausted when we got home. It was like, I don't know, it was like one of those moments where I really noted how much happier I was. And I just think it was a great non-scale victory, worthy of sharing with those who might be interested. As for my numbers, let me see now, I've just gone past my 11-month surgery, whatever. So I'm coming up to my 1 year. I'm off to the gym shortly because I had my gallbladder surgery last week and I'm feeling pretty good. And I've booked in to do a 4K, my very, very first 4K fun run on Mother's Day, on the 12th of May, which will be a few days after my 1 year surgiversary. And I felt it was a good way to kind of mark the occasion. That, and like my mother had breast cancer, and it's just I guess an issue close to my heart. Also had a dear friend of mine pass away. She was only in her early 30s. So, and another mum from school has been diagnosed recently. So, for all those reasons, but also because it's not something I've done before, and I thought it was a good way to mark it. So I'm going off to the gym a week after surgery. That's pretty impressive, right? I already went for a jog yesterday morning, and just gently, but I was pleased. I thought I would struggle 4 weeks after surgery to do a fun run, and I thought, oh well, I can at least walk it. But no, I'm just feeling so good, and yeah. But I haven't done any body shots before, and oh, my numbers, that's right. So I started the journey at 110 kilograms, which is about 255 pounds, I think, and I'm now down to 73.5, which is about 165 pounds, I think, or somewhere maybe a little bit less. I'm not 100% sure, but I was hoping my gallbladder might weigh several pounds, and so when they took it out I'd notice a big difference, but Unfortunately, that's not the case. But it's been good to have lost a couple of kilograms over the last 2 weeks, just with, I guess post-surgery, taking a while to get back into a normal diet. But anyway, I'm off to the gym, so I'll do a quick stand up and twirl around. I don't know if you can really see properly, but yes, I'm in my gym pants, gym t-shirt. I now have an impressive 9 holes in my stomach, 5 from the VSG surgery and 4 from the gallbladder surgery. But I'm just enjoying the sleeved life, as many of you say out there. And I had blood tests done before the surgery, and the as you normally do, and the results came back that my vitamin D levels were very low. So I'd be interested to hear what some of you have to say as to any of you having experienced that before. My dear mother-in-law at the moment is, she suffered with arthritis, like a ankylosing spondylitis. It's a special kind of arthritis. And she's only 63 years old, but she's just found out she's had lots of issues with her bones over the years, obviously, because of the arthritis. And they pump her full of cortisone over the years. But what she's finding now is that her bone density is really bad. And she's just, for no apparent reason, developed 2 stress fractures in her pelvis, and she's in agony. My heart goes out to her, but I read an article a little while ago about how now that the VSG procedure has been around for a while, and we have a few patients around the world now that have 3, 4, maybe 5 years out from VSG surgery, that if you don't keep on top of things like your vitamin levels, particularly vitamin D, that bone density is one of the first things to be noticed as a side effect, a reduction in bone density. And watching my poor mother-in-law go through this terrible process, basically that she's developed brittle bone disease, it was a bit of a shock to me to find out that my vitamin D levels were so low, because I'd been just fairly slack. My surgeon, I tell you what, people, in Australia, the surgeons are only interested in the surgical side. Watching the American videos, your surgeons seem so much more informed and informative to the patients in regards to nutrition and vitamins. My surgeon, who whenever I go to see him for follow-up, he's very impressed, and I'm, like a rock star for him in terms of the transformation that's taken place. But he could care less about the vitamins and all of that. He just thinks that you can eat enough to maintain it, but you just can't. And you see a nutritionist, like a dietitian, they've got a bariatric dietitian there that you see, but she's pretty useless. Most of what I've learned from you guys in the community. And, I'll listen to things that people suggest, and I'll try that. And if I'm feeling really run down or tired, then I'll try, like I tried B12, and that really helped. Someone said to me to try fish oil, so I may try that too. But vitamin D, my vitamin D tablets, I've got to make sure I'm taking those. Someone said too that if you take them on Facebook, if you take them within half an hour of your B12, that you negate the effects of either vitamin. Can anyone confirm that for me? I do try to separate it, but then I often will forget to take the vitamin Ds later. Anyhow, first world problems, as they say. Have a great day. I'm child free this morning. My older 2 kids have been at holiday camp all week, and I'm picking them up today. And my youngest child went to stay with my parents-in-law last night because we went to the theatre. So I didn't have to pick him up till like 9 o'clock, and I thought, I'm going to the gym. I may as well. I'll even make a video before I go. So have a great day or a great sleep if you're on the other side of the world to where I am right now. And I just wanted to share my little non-scale victories with you all. See ya.